Hi, everybody. This is a smart exercise class suitable for persons in retirement homes with weights. Remember, all exercise is not suitable for everyone. To reduce the risk of injury, consult with your doctor before beginning this or any exercise program. The instruction is in no way intended as a substitute for medical counseling. The exercise leader, participants, and distributors of this program disclaim any liabilities or loss in connection with this exercise program. All right, guys, let's get started. Make sure that you guys can all see me here. All right. And we're going to just start it off with just some easy marching. So again, too, we are just marching here. If you want to hang on to your chair with one hand, or again, too, if you feel better hanging on with two hands, I'm going to get you to hang on with both of those. Or if you're hanging on with your walker. Another option here is to do this exercise completely seated. All of those options are up to you. All right, we're going to take it here with a toe tap out to the front. Tap and back. Tap and back. Tap and back. Good stuff. So we're just taking it here, and if you feel confident enough, we're going to add in a hand there. Add in a hand. Add in a hand. There it is. Again, too, just taking it here. Hanging onto that chair if you need it. All right, we're going to take this and we're going to go out to the side. So we're going to take that out to the side. Again, too, always having a hand on that chair if you need it. Good stuff. Excellent. And let's come back to that march. And let's put those heels out. So just bringing that heel out and back. Heel out and back. Heel out and back. Out and back. You got it. Good stuff. Give me another couple on each leg. All right. And one more. Good stuff. And back to that march. All right. We're going to march here. We're going to put out one arm. We're going to look that direction. Put that arm back. We're going to look out that direction. Put it back. Look out that direction. And back. There we go. Back. Good stuff. We're just going to bring those heels up behind us. Bringing it just here. And as we do, we're just going to push back a little bit. Good stuff. Give me one more each side. And back to that march. Excellent. Let's take one hand up and we're going to flip it over and back and over and back. Over, back. Good stuff. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Just flipping it over and back. Over and back. Good stuff. And let's just play like we're playing the piano there with one hand. And then try it with the other hand. Maybe we're going to strum a guitar. Maybe the other side. Maybe we can try and touch our fingers. Try it on the other side. Oh, I messed up. All right, and back to that march. All right, we're going to take one big step up and over, and then bring it over and back. Up and over and back. Up and over and back. Good stuff. And if you're seated, just take a step out to the side as much as you can on that chair while seated. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Good stuff. And let's go back to that march. All right, this time we're going to tap our knees. We're going to bring your knee up and back, up and back. There it is. Excellent. Good. Give me two more on each side. Good stuff. We're going to come back to just a march. And now if you want, I'm going to give you three options. One is just stay here with the march. Two, you can just tap your knees. Or 3, you can do fast feet. So you get to choose your option. Here we go. 10 seconds is yours. Either just a march, high knees, or those fast feet. Here we go. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And back to that march. All right, let's do some big deep breaths in. So breathing in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Good stuff. All right, we are ready to get started. We're going to do a little bit of cardio, putting a couple of those moves together. So we're going to take a step out to the side. We're going to bring it back. Take a step out to the side, bring it back. And if you're feeling up for it, we're going to add in a punch there and back. Out and back. Out and back. Good stuff. So you can think of it as a punch, or you can think of it as reaching into your closet and pulling out your favorite shirt. Wherever you want to go with this is fine. Good. And give me 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's come back to that march. Or again, too, you can do a toe tap here, or you can just lift your heels to pedal push, or a march. All right, the next one we're going to do, we did it in the warm-up, we're going to do it again. We're going to tap those knees. So we're going to bring it up and back. Again, too, you're only bringing up that knee as much as it feels comfortable for you. So if you can only get it here, that's okay. Listen to your body. Don't ever do anything that hurts. Good stuff. Give me another couple here. And one more time. Good stuff. And back to that march. Now remember, with the march, you can just pedal push those feet if that's where you're at. You can do some toe taps instead. Or you can stay with that march, whichever one. All right, this one, what we're going to do is we're going to do a hamstring curl. So we're just going to bring that knee up and then bring it back down. So it's just up and down, up and down. And if you feel comfortable moving one of those hands, you can bring it there. And I mean, if you're really good with your balance, you could do both at the same time, or just keep one hand on that chair. Whatever works for you. Good, give me 4 more. Both sides, of course. Last one here. And back to that march. Or just those pedal push, just lifting the heels, or maybe it's a toe tap. Whatever works. Back to that march. All right, we're going to do a heel dig. So we're going to take that heel out, and then we're going to bring it in. Heel out, and in, out, and in. And then if we feel comfortable with this, we're going to add in a bicep curl. Bicep curl, and if we have really good balance, we could do 2 bicep curls at the same time. If not, we have that one hand on the chair at all times, or if our balance is really poor, we're just going to keep on hanging on with both hands. Good stuff. Give me 4 more. And last one here. And back to that march. Good stuff. Excellent. All right, we're going to just kind of slow it down a little bit. We're going to do a mambo step. So we're just going to take that, and if you can hold with one hand, that's great. We're going to just take that step forward. We're going to come to the middle, and then we're going to take a step back. So we can come on our heel as we come back, and then as we come forward, we come onto that toe. Great. Taking that step forward and back, forward and back. Now, if you do need to hang on to that chair with both hands, you can just take the step into the chair and then just take it back. Again, it works a little bit better if you can come off to the side there. Good, and then we're going to go back over to the other side of the chair. We're going to work on the other side, so we're just going to take a step forward and come into the middle and back, forward, good. Good, and give me one more on this side. And back. We're just gonna pedal push those feet, just pushing them up and down. Let's give just a couple little soccer kicks. Again, if you have to be right behind that chair, you can hang on with both hands or just off to the side, whichever one works for you. Good, and then we're gonna just take it here. We're just gonna lift those heels up, bring them up and down. And we're gonna add in a nice little shoulder roll here. There we go. And we're just gonna focus on some deep breathing. So let's just take it here. Again, if you can take your hands on, put them on your belly, that's great, because we want to feel that belly get up nice and big. And then exhale out. You can bring it out and in. But if you need to hang on, it's okay, you can still do it. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna work a little bit on that balance. So again, two hanging on with one hand or two. We're gonna just lift up and we're gonna just point and flex that foot. So let's go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's switch it up and go over to that other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bringing it back. Let's do some ankle circles. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back and down. Other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. We're just going to take some steps. We're going to hang on with our outside hand. Again, you can always step in between the legs of the chair if you need to hang on with 2. And we're just going to work on some fall prevention. If we ever trip or slip, we got to put that foot out in front of us. We got to push from our heel. We got to recover and come back to being balanced. Let's give me that 3 more times. So come into that and back. Take that step forward and come back. Take that step forward and come back. We also can trip and go out to the side. So let's try it out to the side. So we're going to take it out to the side and just step it back. Out to the side, step it back, side, back. One more time. Excellent. Okay, we're going to come back over to that other side. And we're just going to take it out here and back. Oh, I started with our side. We'll do our front right afterwards. Good. One more time up to that side. All right, and let's take it forward here. So taking it forward. Again, remember to push from that heel. If you push from the heel, it won't, and put the weight in the heel, it won't allow that knee to go over that toe. Push from the heel and come back. Good stuff. All right. Now we're going to work a little bit on both strength and balance at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come up onto our toes. This is going to contract those calf muscles there. These muscles are really important when we're going upstairs. Good. Keep on going. 1, 2. 1, 2. Give me 3 more. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, and just shake that out a little bit. Good stuff. We're going to come up for our hamstring curl. So with this one, again, too, I'm just going to show you, we're just going to bend at that knee. We're going to hold for a 1, 2, and back down. And the closer we can get those knees together, the more that we can isolate this muscle, get a better contraction there. 1, 2. Our hamstrings are like our brakes. So anytime we go on an incline down, these are our brakes. Really important muscle. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Give me 4 more on each side. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent. All right, the next one we're going to do is our super senior stance. So again, we're just going to take one leg goes back and the opposite leg, arm goes up. So we're just going to take it here, nice big stretch. 1, 2. And let's go back over to the other side. We take that leg goes back, the opposite arm comes up. 1, 2. And if you're seated, you can just kind of slightly put that other opposite leg under the chair, not just focus on the reach up. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, excellent. At this point, we are going to grab our weights. So go ahead and go get your weights. If you need to pause the video to get your weights, pause it and come back. Or if you got them right there, then you can just grab them. And we're going to do these weight exercises from a seated position. So we're going to start with our biceps. Again, too, this is good for picking up those groceries or even grandchildren. So we're going to sit here sitting up nice and straight. And I like to make sure that my bum, when I do this, is at the edge of the chair because it allows for those arms to fully extend past the front of the chair. So if you're too far back, your arms will get stuck on the chair. So make sure you can get them all the way down. And we're just going to bring them up. Give a nice little squeeze when you get to the top. 1, 2. And then slowly return those arms back down. Remember too, you should be exhaling on the way up and inhaling on the way down. So let's exhale. 1, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Give me 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. Nice and slow and controlled. And let's do one more just for fun. Little squeeze at the top there. And down. All right, the next one we're going to do is we're going to just do a tricep extension. All right, so with our tricep extension, all I want you to do is we're just going to make our shooter guns if we can. So I'm just going to show you that, the shooter guns. And all we're going to do is just extend our arms straight down. So straight down at the bottom of the chair. So you're just going to take it here and extend straight down. Feel those muscles on the back of the arms. Contract. If you're able to and you don't have arm rest, you can bring those arms right back. 1, 2. Coming back here. 1, 2. And back. Make sure that we've got a nice straight back when we do this. The shoulder blades are back. 1, 2. Or just bring it straight down. 1, 2. Or back. 1, 2. Give me 4 more. 1, 2. 1, 2. Trying to keep those elbows in as close as we can to our sides. These are those muscles that are going to help us get out of those squishy couches or those low car seats. Good. And give me 1 more. 1, 2. And back. All right, we're going to do our seated row here. So we're going to just start with our weights on our thighs. Do an upward row. This is going to help with our good posture. Help roll those shoulders back in case they've rolled forward over the years. Good stuff. And 1 more. Good, really squeeze those shoulder blades together. Awesome job. Last exercise we're going to do with the weights is our elbow kisses. We're going to bring our arms up to goal post, bring them in and out. In out, in, out. Good stuff. Give me 4 more. Excellent. All right, we can get rid of those weights and we are just going to do our last exercise of strength. We're going to do those sit to stands. We're going to get out of our chair. Make sure your bum is right at the edge of your seat. You want to hinge at those hips. You're going to push that weight into the ground. If you need to use your arm or your seat, you can use it. If you need to use your armrest, you're going to use that. If you need to use your thighs, you can push off of those. Or if you're really strong, you can use nothing at all, just putting those hands out in front. Up we go. When we get up to the top, we're going to squeeze. 1, 2. Hinge those hips, bend those knees, have that seat back. Back up we go again. Squeeze those glutes. Then we're going to hinge those hips, bend those knees, have a seat back down. Back up we go. Squeeze, hinge, bend, down. Back up. Squeeze, hinge, bend, down. Back up we go. Squeeze, hinge, bend, down. Excellent. Let's just take it here. Let's do some toe raises. Let's lift up those toes. And we're just going to squeeze our palms at the same time. Work those wrist flexor muscles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good stuff. Let's go for another 5 sit to stands. However that looks for you. Up we go. Squeeze those glutes, hinge those hips, bend those knees back down. Remember, pushing that weight into those heels as we come up. Squeeze, hinge, bend, down, back up we go. Squeeze, hinge, bend, down. 2 more, back up we go. Squeeze, hinge, bend, down. 1 more time here. Good. Hinge, bend, and down. All right, let's take it here for a TYW. So we're going to go T, up for that Y, and drop it for the W. T, up for the Y, and drop it for the W. T, up for that Y, and drop it for the W. All right, we're going to do 1 more set of sit to stands. Again, if you don't want to do the sit to stands, you could just take it here with a kick out. If you want to take it there, or if you want to do 5 more sit to stands with us, here we go, up we go. Squeezing, hinging, bending, down, back up again. Squeeze, hinge, bend, down. Squeeze, hinge, bend, down. 2 more. Squeeze, hinge, bend, down. Last one here. Good job. And down. All right. Well, we got to the best part. We're going to stretch it out. So we're just going to put those feet out in front of us. We're going to point those toes down to the ground. Want to feel the stretch coming into those shin muscles. All right. We can hang on to a chair if we want to, just for a little bit of support. If you don't feel it coming into those shins, you can always just hinge a little bit forward until you do, but make sure you got good support there, hanging on. Big deep breath in and out and in and out and in and out. Let's take one leg, bend it in. We're going to flip that other foot up. So we got pushing through the heel, pulling up on that toe, feeling the stretch in that calf muscle there. If we feel it coming up into the hamstring, that's great. But if we don't, we're just going to hinge forward until we do. So now we should feel the stretch in both our calf and our hamstring. Big deep breath in and out and in and out. And let's just take it over to the other side. We're going to push through that heel, pull up on that toe. Again, you should feel this in that calf muscle there. If you feel it coming into the hamstring, that is great. If you don't, we're just going to hinge forward until we do. Shoulders back. Again, 2 nice straight spine as we hinge forward. Big deep breaths in and out and in and out. Good stuff. And then we're just going to take it here. We're going to do a nice little massage here. Give those quads some love. Nice big massage here. Good stuff. And then a little karate chop here. And let's open up those chests. Here we go. Big deep breath in and out and in and out. And just reach them back if you can. Thumbs facing up. And then thumbs facing down. Let's reach for that shirt tag on the back of the shirt. And if you can't, just reach across to the opposite shoulder. And we're just going to try and tip that elbow up so it goes up towards the ceiling. And then bring it down. Up on the other side. Tip that up. Same thing. Big deep breath in and out. And let's just reach one hand up. Nice little reach. Putting the palm on your chair on the other side so we don't twist too much over. Reach, reach, reach. And other side. Reach, reach, reach. Other side. Let's reach one arm across our body. Let's look in the opposite direction. Check our blind spot. Ear to shoulder. Center. Check the other blind spot. Ear to shoulder. Other side. Take it over. Check over our blind spot. Ear to shoulder. Back to center. Check over our other blind spot. Ear to shoulder. And back. And last but not least, we're going to reach out nice and wide and we're going to wrap those arms around ourselves. Give ourselves a nice big hug. Tuck in that chin. Feel that nice upper back stretch. And reach out again. And nice and wide. And tuck in that chin. Big deep breath in. And out. And voila. May you guys all have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for working out with me.